Thank you. Our next question is from Miles Walton of Deutsche Bank. You may begin.
Thanks. Good morning.
Good morning.
First one was a clarification. I might have missed it, but the international sales in 2014, I think the last few years have been about 17% of sales. If you can just give that number for 14. And then Marilyn, as you look at the Middle East as kind of a customer base, and you think about the threats that exist there, that's one aspect. But the foreign policy and what we choose to do there is another. And just, hypothetical, if the U.S. does move more towards a normalization with Iran over the nuclear activities, does that in any way impede what you see as progress in the foreign military sales front there from a DOS perspective? Thanks.
Thanks, Miles. Well, first, in answer to your question, we achieved 20% of our total sales on international sales in 2014. So we're pleased with that, and we have over $20 billion in our backlog at year-end to that. We set a new goal to get to 25% over the next few years. Our growing international area is an important element of our strategy and growth for the company, and we see a lot of expanding demand for international growth, expanding demand on missile defense, on aircraft programs, on a range of things. To your question about foreign policy and normalization and things of that nature, in my discussions with our customers, that really isn't coming up. I mean, it's very clear to the Middle East region that dialogue is going on, but, front and center for them are the needs that they have today, what their critical national requirements are today. So our discussion is around those national security needs that they have, and there's certainly plenty of threats in the region. Just the volatility, even if there may be some kind of deal done with Iran, there is volatility all around the region, and each one of these countries believes they've got to protect their citizens, and the things that we can bring to them help in that regard. So similarly, that's the Middle East, and I know that's what you asked about, but you could take that same argument to the Asia-Pacific region, which is another growth area for us. A lot of volatility, a lot of instability, a lot of things that are happening both with North Korea as well as some of the tensions between China and Japan. And so in both of those regions, which are growth areas for us, we expect that there's going to continue to be opportunities for us to bring our capabilities to them.
Thank you. Our next question is from George Shapiro.